everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Tashvita Gupta, your ACCA mentor. And today I'm here with a video because I know we all are done with September attempt finally. So I hope my SBR students and my FR students, self-study students and paid students, both, they're enjoying their vacations, finally done with the paper. And if you're planning on to give your exam in the second week, all the best, okay? Fine. Now, guys, I want to address an issue that, ma'am, which exam should we pick up for December, or what factor should we consider while picking up a paper? So if you're starting your ACCA journey, I would say first exam, that's not specific to what to be picked up in December only, because when you start your journey, you start with knowledge level, which is on demand. So I would suggest that you should give your F3 first, financial accounting paper. Reason is very simple. Financial accounting is mere accounting, okay? There is debit, credit, ledger, journal, all these things, bank reconciliation, and a little bit of group accounts. So you are good to go with financial accounting since it is a basic paper. And something which is technical also, but on the same hand, we are comfortable with it because as a commerce student, I feel everyone is comfortable with at least debits and credits. So pick up financial accounting first in your ACCA journey. Then if you want to start with your skill level this attempt, this is the first skill level paper that you're going to give in December, then please pick up FR. Because again, FR is accounting, something to which you are familiar. It has a good pass percentage, right? And it is accounts. Not because I teach FR, but because of the fact that truly it's a familiar paper. You might wonder that there are IFRSs, how ma'am is saying we are familiar to it. There are rules, there are IFRSs. You will learn new terminology, no doubt in that. But at least you know the basics. What is P&L? What is balance sheet? At least you know that from the financial accounting paper, right? So it's better that we pick up FR first in the skill level. Now, if you want to combine this paper with anyone, if you have already given FR and you want to pick up another paper in the next attempt, I would say give AA together with FR or right after FR. Audit and assurance once again has an overlap with financial reporting. If you want to know how to prepare financial statements, how are you going to assess the financial statements? How are you going to invigilate? That's what audit is, right? You're going to review the truth and the fairness of financial statements. So if I don't know what is there in SBR, can I check the mocks of SBR? No. So similarly, if you don't know the IFRSs, you can't apply the auditing standards to your financial statements. So it's very important that right after FR, we give AA paper or we give it together. Next very famous combination of paper is PM and FM. Reason is very simple. There is a huge overlap between these two papers. Both are technical, logical, and they are related to management, internal management, right? PM is about costing, FM is about financial management. So once again, it's not something related to reporting or auditing or taxation. So both are kind of a good combination due to the overlap in the syllabus as well. Right. Then what I would suggest for you, if you are starting your professional level, you are done with your skill level, please give SBR first. Not again because I teach SBR, but because of the basic reason, once again, if you start with SBL, let's suppose, SBL is a different paper. I won't say it's a difficult paper. It's a different paper, right? It's a case study and there is pre-seen content in SBL now. So there are many things involved which are complex in SBL paper. So why to start with something different in our new journey, right? Let's pick up something with which we are familiar. So if you know your friend, someone who is already there in the coaching, you first go and sit with that friend on the first day of your coaching, right? You don't make friends on the very first day, or you don't tend to talk to strangers on the very first day. You prefer to sit with a person you already know. So same logic. If you are giving your professional level first, go with the familiar subject first, and that is SPR. It's familiar because not because of the way the application is asked in SBR. That's a wholly new technical level. Everyone starts SBR thinking it's a very easy paper, but by the middle of their preparation, they realize it's not that easy because the application is on next level in SBR. So we have to make sure that at least we are familiar with the concept. If not the technique, if not the exam answering technique, we at least know the syllabus. So once again, SBR for first paper in professional level. Can we combine this paper SBR with anything else? Yes. If you want to pick up two subjects or you're just done, my students who are from self-study or paid groups, if you have already done your SBR, I would suggest pick up AAA next. If you plan on to give AAA, that's an optional paper, right? So I would suggest pick up AAA right after SBR or with SBR. They are like bread and butter. You might not like bread and butter, but still they go well together. They gel well together because once again, if you know the accounting standards, then only you can audit your financial statements. So if you know SBR, you will be able to develop audit procedures in AAA. When I gave my SBR and AAA together, my way of studying was that I would first make my standard notes and then I would make side by side my audit procedures notes. Because with the standard, the audit procedures were directly linked. So you get to know these things if you have already gone through these things, right? So it's really important that we pick up SBR first. And if we want to combine it with something, pick up AAA. And don't ask me this question, ma'am, if we pick up two papers together, can we still pass? Yes. You need to have that zeal within you that I can do this. If you're working, then make a smart choice. If you think you can give time to two papers, you know your capacity, you know your capability. That's not hidden from you. You might not tell this in public, but you know it. So you can consider it on individual basis. If I'm working, if I've already worked in IFRSs, if I've already worked in auditing, it's a cakewalk for me, maybe the AAA paper. So I can give it with SBR or vice versa. If you're worked in IFRS, then IFRS is cakewalk for you, right? Or you are a CA student, then you've already covered the curriculum somewhere. So it's something which is individual to individual. Right now, if you start from this day, from this week, if not day, you can cover up two papers together till December. Yes, thumbs up. Irrespective you are working or not working. Right? Then SBR and AAA I talked about. Next, what is the good combination? Never give SBL with any other paper. I have a reason to it. And that reason is that SBL is a different paper, right? It requires a lot of practice of past papers and it requires a lot of attention on the day of exam. I believe that that's my perspective. I might be wrong. You guys have done otherwise. But SBL is a commonsensical paper. And on that day, you're acting like a CFO, like a CEO of that organization, right? And if you choose some other paper together with it, like you give SBL and AAA together, let's suppose. So on the day of AAA, you are an auditor. So you have to totally change your mindset. One day you are the CFO, on the very next day you are the auditor. And if you give SBR and SBL together, one day you are the CFO, next day you are the accountant. So these are two different papers, no? There's no overlap. SBL has an overlap with APM. So if you plan on to give APM, then you might consider giving SBL and APM together. Right? Then AFM, you can combine with anything. That's a technical paper. So that's totally your choice. You can ask in the comment section what you are going through. I am free right now. I might reply to your comments. I will try to reply to as many comments as possible. So you can ask me in the comment section, what's your individual case? And I would try my level best to reply you individually. Right? So now, which exam should we pick up from the optional? That's also one guidance. I am getting a lot of messages these days. On my Instagram, I posted a poll question thing. So I would suggest it's based upon number one factor, how good you were in the skill level. Let's suppose you were very good in FM. You might pick up AFM. If not good, I'm not saying what was your score. Did you like FM? Then pick up AFM. Did you like AA? Pick up AAA. Second, please think about the market also. The most demanded subjects in the market are ATX. Okay. I regret not doing ATX. I never liked taxation personally. Those of you who are following me from long time, you know this thing. I say it again and again. I don't like taxation. But then when I worked, I realized that my work was when I was working in the SME, for the SME clients, you get to know their accounts, you get to know their taxation, you get to know a lot of things. So I was involved into that and I got to know that taxation, if I knew it, if I would have given ATX paper, I would have been better in my work. So if you plan on to work in taxation sector, then please give tax paper. Second, AAA is also very demanded because mostly in ACCA, we have openings, job openings in audit sector, audit field. So there your AAA paper is a very practical paper. It's not a theoretical paper. I don't know. We have this perception AAA is theoretical. No, it's very practical. And this AAA paper is going to lead you into that job position. Not just lead you there, but when you will be working, you will realize that, okay, I studied this already. You should know the basic terminology, audit working papers, your procedures, evidence. At least you should know the wordings of the audit report which you are reading. So it's very essential that we pick up AAA if we plan on to work in audit sector. Now, APM and AFM, I think you should give. AFM people usually give because they have good pass percentage. If you plan on to work in the, if you really were fond of SBL, then you can pick up APM. But one drawback of APM is that it has a low pass percentage. Fine, that is for market perspective, right? It might not apply to you. Maybe you get a rank in APM. That's not an issue. So think about your taste, your future intention. What do you plan on to do? APM is all about SBL, like it's just like SBL. We talk about management, we talk about the perspective of a CFO or a CEO, more like consulting. So if you're good in consultation, if you want to work in consulting sector, then I would say go for APM. If you want to work in financial management sector, good in those things related to mergers, acquisitions, your derivatives, all those stocks, trading, go for AFM, right? If you want to work in audit sector, please don't miss out AAA. Taxation, if you want to work in the SME sector, if you want to do your practice in long run, where you want to make your clients based upon their tax assessments, you want to file their tax returns, VAT returns for UK clients. That's what many people do. So if you want to do that, then don't miss out on ATX. So these are certain guidelines that I feel was necessary to give before I announce my batches that I am going to come up very soon. So you guys know I'm teaching FR and SBR. So very soon I'll be announcing the batches. There are free orientations happening. So you can see the link in my description for the free orientation of FR and SBR. If you want to enroll, I've given you a WhatsApp number. All you have to do is text on that WhatsApp number. You will get a message that how to enroll. So this is it, guys. I think I've covered almost everything, all the perfect combos, which exam to give first in skill level, which exam to give in professional level, which optional paper to choose. So I hope this was helpful, guys. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being an audience that you guys are so loyal. You every time watch my videos and I'm just very grateful for it. Thanks for being here and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.